My name's Ryan Arnold. I'm the Superintendent of Schools in Madison School District, MSAD 5-9. I was a teacher for 16 years. I was a principal for, I think, 8. And this is my first role as a superintendent. Grew up in Maine, from a small town, Norridgewock, and haven't traveled too far. My parents were longtime educators, and my mom was an administrator. A lot of their friends and I would probably consider mentors of mine were administrators. One that sticks out was a good friend of my parents, Tom Farrell. He was a superintendent all over the country, but this is one of his last superintendencies was when he was in Maine, was Kennebec. So he was a strong mentor along with my parents. So it's kind of ran with it like a lot of families do. Their siblings kind of follow in their parents' footsteps. So it's always been part of me. I joke around. I'd always tell staff that I've been eating school cafeteria since I was in kindergarten. I still do to this day. I love it. I don't know why. I love working with students, which is kind of unique in this role because I'm further from the students. So I try to get out and about and interact with them. But I just noticed that when I moved from a teacher to a principal to superintendent, you kind of get further away from the students. So I still try to interact. I'm at a small district, so I can still have that interaction with the kids, unlike bigger districts. But that's probably what I enjoy the most, is just kind of the interaction with people all the time. Yeah, I'm trying not to be stuck in my office. We have an unbelievable, we call it Kennebec Valley Multiple Pathways program. We started about 7 years ago. A lot of people used to call it alternative ed, but it's far from that. It's more of a hands-on learning. Kids kind of learn farm to table. We have a great instructor, Julie Wallace, and her staff. But kids kind of learn farm to table. Our big focus is on aquaponics. I think we supply lettuce to our whole district and some local community restaurants. It's just kind of it's a neat program. It's hard to talk about it. You almost have to come visit. We've had a lot of schools and other districts come and see it, and that's really where it's powerful. It's just hard to describe until you kind of see the space and what the kids go through in that program. So we're pretty proud about that. Probably my biggest goal is to build relationships. Not a lot of big changes. I'm trying to streamline a lot of things. We've had some policies that we haven't updated in a long time, job descriptions. So kind of that behind the scenes stuff I'm doing on the side, but mostly I'm trying to be more visible. I think that's been lacking in our district. So, and that's kind of the fun part of the job. I like being out in the morning during bus duty. I love walking the hallways. I love interacting with the staff and the kids. So that's kind of the fun part. And I think sometimes we lose touch in that. Just being visible is, I think, a huge part of this, even though sometimes it's hard to leave the office, but I don't have any huge goals this year. It's just more of kind of building the culture of our district and through visibility and communication and just building relationships in general. We kind of believe, we've talked about it this year, that we kind of really believe that building relationships will help with student attendance, which seems to be an ongoing issue. Seems district to district, chronic absenteeism. So that's kind of one of our focuses, to build a relationship with students and staff, and hopefully we can increase our attendance.